Ladies and gentlemen, day one of the New York Giants OTA practices that are available to the media are officially in the books. Now, it's realistically day two, but this is the first practice that the media is able to record some highlights and have some news and notes and analysis from practice. And in this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know. The good, the bad, who's standing out, maybe who's not standing out. We're going to break down everything you need to know. However, before we dive into this video, I need you guys to do me a big favor. You're going to see some names at the top of your screen. Make sure you guys go follow all of the media members for the Giants on X or Twitter. I want to give credit where credit is due, and that is with all these guys, right? Without them, these videos are just not possible to make. They're going to keep you updated with all the news, notes, highlights before I can even post these videos. Okay, so go give them a follow. And with that being said, let's dive into today's practice. Now, today's practice was very light. You had light pads on the top, you had helmets, and you had shorts as well. No pads underneath. Now, these are the type of practices that you can actually learn a lot in terms of, leadership traits. You can see a lot in terms of footwork and 7-on-7s, 11-on-11s. Now, although there's no full pads and no full contact, today was a really good day to learn a lot about this football team. Now, before we dive into all of the highlights from individual and maybe some team drills, comment down below 2 players on each side of the ball who you think have potential to break out this season, whether it's a Wan'Dale Robinson or a Tyrone Tracy, Cam Scatabo, and then defensively over there, right? Is it a Paulson Adebo, a Javon Holland? Is it a Darius Alexander? Let me know in the comments who you're most excited to see. Let's go. All right, here's our first look at Jackson Dart to Bo Collins over the middle. Just a 4-yard slant over the middle. Beautiful job here. I mean, again, it's against air, but still, we want to see the quick drop, right? This is what you basically call a quick drop. You on 1 foot back right off the snap it, boom, one step drop, throw the ball. Great placement right where it needs to be. Gets them up the field. Again, it is against air. These are the ones we like to see, man. First look at Jackson Dart. Love it. Now, one player trying to really take a level up this year is rookie tight end from last season, THEO Johnson, obviously now a second-year player. They're viewing him as a day one starter to this football team. They also have guys like Daniel Bellinger, Chris Manhertz, and also Greg Dulcich, who they brought over from Denver. They have some guys that they really do like. They also drafted one in the 7th round in Thomas Fedone the 2nd. But THEO Johnson is a guy, in my opinion, that fits this offense and Jackson Dart or Russell Wilson's style of offense pretty much on day one. I think he's going to be a big-time player for them right here, just learning how to get engaged in the block, drive back, use that leg strength. And again, if he can help out in the run game as well, he's going to be a huge 3-down asset for this Giants team next year. All right, here's some more tight end drills, going through catching it and going through contact, making guys miss while also working on your footwork and not dropping that ball, right? Going through some peanut punches here and there. Great rep there by THEO Johnson. Did a great job. Look at that footwork right there. That dude looks really quick. I believe that was Chris Manhertz, if I'm not mistaken. Number 85, a little bit older guy here, but man, he looks quick. THEO Johnson also looks very quick. Great job. Great rep. Look at Chris Manhertz one more time here. That dude's got some game to him. All right, we get another look here at the quarterbacks. Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson out there, Tommy DeVito, Jameis Winston, all working together, man. Let me know what you guys think this quarterback room is going to look like. Obviously, Jackson Dart most likely going to start as that QB3, but has the opportunity to work his way up this depth chart extremely quickly depending on how he does over these next few weeks, right? Now, I believe that Russell Wilson is coming in here. He will be the day one starter for the most part, or at least have the opportunity to start off as QB1. Also, another big piece of news, Malik Neighbors was not at practice. He is dealing with a toe procedure, and he should be back within the next couple of weeks here. Hopefully, they want to take things slow. Don't risk anything, right, with your star wide receiver, your big gadget guy. So they're going to keep him healthy for now. Darius Slayton's wearing a new number 18, coming from 86. You still have Wan'Dale Robinson, Zach Pascal coming over from, I believe, Arizona. Jalen Hyatt looking to take a major step up this year, hopefully. Then you got Antoine Wells, who played with Jackson Dart. We'll see if he can make the team as a UDFA. But do you think that this quarterback room is going to look a lot different from week 1 to week 8? Or do you think it'll be Russell Wilson all year? Let me know your opinions on the quarterback room and where it's going to go. All right, here's some more wide receivers working for a second. Before we get any further into this video, guys, do me a massive favor. hit the like button if you want more of these Giants videos, not only throughout OTAs, but also in the next couple of weeks, we're going to see mandatory minicamp. And then from there, you got training camp. So if you want me to cover every single practice, let me know in the comments down below by hitting the like button, commenting down P2, and most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family. And we got you guys covered throughout every single practice, preseason football games, regular season football games, breaking down a ton of film. We got you guys covered. And with that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video. We talked about the wide receivers. You see Darius Slayton is new number 18 alongside Wan'Dale Robinson as your 1 and 2 wide receivers for today's practice because Malik Neighbors is out. But you have about 3 to 4 guys I really do like in this wide receiver room in terms of Malik Neighbors, Slayton, Wan'Dale, and then, you know, Jalen Hyatt has a lot of room to grow. I do like Zach Pascal, but after that, it's an open room. You got Bo Collins, you got, Daquan Felton, you got Antoine Wells, Jordan Bly, Bryce Ford Wheaton, who they've liked, in the past, Montrell Washington. These guys have a lot of work to do. Lil Jordan Humphrey. Which one of these guys do you think will break out in this wide receiver room and potentially even make the team as a UDFA, maybe? All right, got some more quarterback work here with Tommy DeVito and Jackson Dart. Just trying to throw quick little slants over the middle. Just working on technique right now with these quick drops. Again, we want to work on footwork. We want to, boom, get that ball out early, on time. Anticipation means so much here in the NFL. And, you're going to see these quarterbacks, these young guys in the NFL working on these little things early on. And there's Antoine Wells, former Ole Miss wide receiver with Jackson Dart, working on a catch right there. Again, love to see it. I think this one, yep. From Jackson Dart, right on the money, right where it needs to be. They already have that connection. All right, here's big Dexter Lawrence here. Now, in a second, we're going to go through some of the 7-on-7, 11-on-11 work that this team did today. We don't have footage for it, but I'm going to tell you a little bit of what happened. So, Jameis Winston's first throw of 7-on-7 in the red zone was intercepted by Dane Belton, but he bounces back with the touchdown to Dante Turbo Miller on a quick little speed out in the red area. Good job here by Winston. I'm not sure we're going to have too many more film for these 7-on-7s. All right, here's Jackson Dart in red zone, 7-on-7. We're going to see Juice Wells run an out route to the front right pylon here. Look at this. He's basically just going to book it to the right side. A little bit of a pick. Boom. Get there. Perfect ball here by Jackson Dart. These are the things that get you excited about Jackson Dart. The dude has a cannon for an arm. Let's watch it one more time. Dart's right here. We get a little bit of pre-snap motion. Once again, great job. And this is a perfect throw, man. Right where it needs to be. Sell it to Jackson Dart, man. He's got these guys getting hyped at practice. Last thing for this video, go follow Connor Hughes. Look at the red zone drill. Jackson Dart went 1 of 3 with the touchdown in the red zone. Jameis Winston went 1 of 3 with an interception. Russell Wilson was 1 of 4 with the touchdown. And Tommy DeVito was 1 of 1 with the TD in the corner. That was red zone drill. Obviously, the defense looking like they won today's little portion of practice. Holding them to what? 4 of something. 7, 10, 11. 4 of 11. From this red zone drill in 7-on-7, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to end the video here, but if you want a part 2 where we break down even more of these 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s from practice today, all you got to do is hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.